Okay, I hope you have copied the question. RECT is a function to represent it is a rectangular signal. When we discuss the types of signal, we have seen signum, rect, sync. You remember all this? Signum and sync, SINC, and sine, rectangular, triangular, all those. When we discuss the types of signals we have discussed. So the given expression is having RECT, that is giving as a hint that it is a rectangular signal. And rectangular signal, see here, it is RECT of T by T naught. T by T naught. That means time is 1 by T naught. 1 by T naught is the amplitude of the time. See, for example, I will write sine of 3t. Sine of 3t. 3t. 3t, what it represents? It is the scaling factor of time. In the same way, here the scaling factor is 1 by T naught. So the scaling factor is 1 by T naught. That means it is in the denominator. So when we originally use the time scaling concept, what we will do, if divided by T naught is there, we will multiply with T naught. So that's why you can redraw the diagram. You have the rectangular signal about the origin, with you have plus T naught by 2 and minus T naught by 2. Here you have divided by scaling, you know how to perform scaling. If it is divided, then automatically you will multiply it. So T naught. So now the T 1 by T naught becomes T naught. So since it is at the origin, the total time period is T naught. So how it is divided with respect to the center, here 1 by 2 and here 1 by 2, like that it is divided. So this you have to write by yourself, the diagram and the time division, everything you have to write by yourself. In the question, they will give only this. They do not give this diagram. So you give using the given expression, you yourself should understand how to draw the diagram. I hope I made you understand. So why it is right hand side plus T naught by 2, why at negative side it is minus T naught by 2. And amplitude is always 1 for any triangular signal or rectangular signal for any signal. So once you draw the diagram, then you can rewrite the given question with the value of T. Why T is important? Because in the formula of energy signal, I have the integral. It is a continuous time signal, so I have to use integration. The earlier problem was discrete time signal, so I have used the summation formula. Okay. So when I do the integration, I should know what is the lower limit and what is the upper limit. So if I do not draw this diagram, if I do not find this value, then I cannot substitute the limits for the integration. Okay, so I hope you understood. So from the given diagram, you tell me whether it is periodic or non-periodic. Anybody? Periodic or non-periodic? Tell me whether it is pulse or not pulse. You know what is the meaning of pulse, impulse?
Ma'am, it's a pulse, ma'am.
It is a pulse. So pulse means it will be present only at that particular place. It will not be repeated. So can we conclude that the signal is non-periodic? If the signal is non-periodic, then I can directly go to energy calculation. Okay, as per the rules. So now before calculating or before writing the formula of energy, let me write this question RECT of T by T naught. What is its value? Because integrating RECT by T naught is not possible. I hope you are understanding. I should know its value. That value should be substituted in the integration and then I have to perform the integration. So that value is equal to 1 and so till from where to where it is 1? From minus T naught by 2 to plus T naught by 2, the value is 1. So successfully I simplified the given question according to our convenience. So now the next step is I have to use the formula. So the formula, if you remember, it is fine. Otherwise, you see the formula. The formula is integration. I said why it is integration because here it is continuous time signal. T is there in the signal. So integral minus infinity to plus infinity. magnitude of x of t the whole square dt. You know what is the value of x of t? Magnitude. See, if it is minus 1 also, you have to take it as 1 only. For that reason only they have given magnitude. But defaultly, all our question will be having the answer as plus 1. So magnitude, we will not use it much. If rare cases, if the magnitude in the given question is minus 1, but the value is minus 1, then when you take the magnitude, it becomes plus 1. So the whole 1, the whole square, and limits minus t naught by 2 to plus t naught by 2. So 1 square is 1 only. So you are going to perform the integration with respect to only dt. Can you try the integration, substitute the limit and get me the answer, everyone? Has anybody got the answer?
Ma'am, E is equal to T naught.
T naught, very good. Is the value of E is infinity, ma? Is it infinity or it is 0? Is it between 0 and infinity? Can we assume like that? Because the answer is not 0 100%. And it is also not infinity 100%. So since
Yes,
my
ma'am.
since my E is falling between 0 and infinity, my conclusion is the given signal is an energy signal with the energy value equal to T naught. So conclusion is important when you solve the problem. And 100% you will get problems in finding the energy signal and power signal. They will give some 4 to 5 questions. They will ask you to check whether which signal is period, which signal is energy signal, which signal is power signal. So accordingly, you find the energy and power like that they will ask. So don't think that this problem is not important in exam point of view. It is much important. So now write the third question. X of t is equal to cos square omega naught t. Cos square omega naught t. So seeing the question, don't see the screen, the written answer. I want you to just check by yourself. The given signal will be periodic or non-periodic.
It's a periodic, ma'am.
Periodic, very good. If it is periodic, then do we need to calculate energy or power?
Power,
Power,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Power, ma'am.
Power, very good. So since it is a continuous time signal, you know why it is continuous? Because it is x of t, okay? So I need to use the formula of power for continuous time signal. So write down the formula of power. Limit t tends to infinity, 1 by t multiplied with integral. Original formula is integral minus t by 2 to plus t by 2 and magnitude of x of t the whole square. So write the formula for power for TT signal. Okay. So once you have completed the formula, you can see in the screen. In the question they have given omega naught. You know what is omega? Omega is equal to 2 pi f. Okay. So if it is omega naught, then definitely it is f naught. So if f is represented as f naught, you know the relation between f and t. F is equal to 1 by t. So if f is f naught, then t is also t naught. So in the original formula, wherever the t is there, you have to replace it with t naught. Because in the given question, it is omega naught. I hope you are following it. So in the next equation, you have to write everything with respect to t naught. Subscript, you have to use naught. And parallelly, you can substitute the value of x of t from the question. X of t from the question is cos square omega naught t. So this is my substituted equation. So I have to perform the integration of cos square theta. Cos, it is not cos square theta because cos square of square is there. So when you take this 2 inside, it becomes cos power 4 omega naught t. Is everyone following it? So cos square omega naught t the whole square is equal to cos power 4 omega naught t. And I don't know whether you people have studied cos power 4 theta formula in trigonometry in mathematics. If not, you can at least write down now. So let me give you the answer. See, power p is equal to limit t naught tends to infinity is same. 1 by t naught is same as per the formula. Limits are same. Only in place of cos power 4 omega naught t, I am substituting its formula. So the formula I will write here, cos power 4 theta is equal to, cos power 4 theta is equal to, I will write the formula. It is 1 by 8, 1 by 8, 1 by 8 into 3 plus 3 plus 4, 4 cos 2 theta, cos 2 theta plus cos 4 theta. So make sure that you should remember the formula of cos 4 theta. Why we cannot perform the integration directly cos 4 theta? So powers are there. If you have powers inside the integration, we cannot perform the integration. For cos or sine, we have to convert into the cos with the power 1. 1 only you should have. Then only we can perform the integration. Am I clear here up to this? Can anybody reply?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now can you substitute as per the term in the question, use the formula and expand it. I want you to just expand it. See, you have 3 terms. You can split all the terms. See, the first term is written like this, plus the second term, plus the third term. You know what I am trying to convey here, plus. So you should have 3 terms separately. Because keeping the integration for 3 terms together, it will be confusing. I'm just segregating it. So I have put 3 circles in the screen. You understood how we got all these three terms. If you have completed, you let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So now listen. See, I'm just going to concentrate about second term and third term. I'm going to tell you these 2 terms will be cancelled. The reason is, you can see here, integration of 4 cos 2 omega t. If I perform the integration of cos, will it be minus sign or sign? I don't remember. Is it minus sign or plus sign? Cos theta is equal to integration of cos, or what is the answer? Integration of cos.
Minus sign.
Minus sign. Okay, minus sign. So if I perform the integration of the cos, I will get minus sign 2 omega naught t, the whole divided by. And
It is sign, ma'am, not minus sign.
Minus is plus.
Plus, ma'am.
Okay, plus. So I am just performing the integration of cos 2 omega naught t dt. This 4 is a number that will be moved outside the integration. Okay, so I am just concentrating only the cos 2 omega naught t. So now listen. After performing integration, I will be substituting the limits minus t naught by 2 to plus t naught by 2. So before we substitute minus t naught by 2 to plus t naught by 2, listen. Here you have omega naught. So sine of omega naught, how we can write? 2 into 2 pi. 2 pi f naught into t. F naught into t. Clear? So now, after expanding this numerator, sine 2 omega naught t as sine 2 into 2 pi f naught t, in place of f naught, can I write it as 1 by t naught? So in place of f naught, if I replace it 1 by t naught, and when I substitute the limit for this small t naught by 2, your t naught will be cancelled, and 2 will be cancelled. You will be getting only sine 2 pi. So sine of any number multiplied with pi, what is the value? Sine pi, sine n pi, what is the value?
0.
0, very good. So, seeing the term, closing your eyes, you can cancel it and you can put it as 0. So, to make you understand why it is 0 only, I have solved all these steps. So, when you integrate cos, you will get sine term. So, when you substitute the powers, automatically, you will be getting sine pi in the answer. Sine pi becomes 0. So closing your eyes, what you can do is you can cancel the last two terms. That two terms become 0. So now your duty is just to perform the integration of first term. Further, I will not show you. You have to do it by yourself. I want you to perform the integration. See, when you perform the integration, this limit, this part you can leave it. Later you can include it. Only you perform the integration of this. So when we perform the integration, let me also just check it. Limit t naught tends to infinity, t naught tends to infinity, 1 by t naught. So when I perform the integration, 3 by 8, let me take outside. So inside the integration, I'll be having only t. So if I substitute the limits, it is t naught by 2 minus of minus t naught by 2 becomes plus t naught by 2. So when you add this, you will be getting single t naught. So if you get single t naught, can I write limit t naught tends to infinity, t naught tends to infinity, then I have 1 by t naught and I have 3 by 8, I have t naught. So can I say t naught will be cancelled? So if the t naught is cancelled, if your t naught term is not at all present in the answer, then you cannot substitute the limit. So now your final answer is p is equal to 3 by 8. Am I right or wrong? I want you to tell me. Yes, Mahesh Babu, correct? Marirudu.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts in this? Power is 3 by 8. You tell me, even for the power signal, P should be between 0 and infinity. It should be greater than 0, it should be less than infinity. Is it obeying the condition of power? Can I conclude that it is a power signal with a power equal to 3 by 8? Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, done. So we will solve one more problem and then I will. Do you have any class in the afternoon today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, at 2:30, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
This is one of the important problem. You can see here the marks awarded for this problem is 10 marks. Okay. Don't think that this question was asked in January 15. Okay. We are in 2021. You won't get this question like that. You don't think. So you will get like this difficult questions in the exam. So I will give the explanation in the easiest way. So you can just take down the question, check whether the signal shown in the figure, given figure is power or energy. Find the corresponding value. If it is a power, you find the power. If it is energy, you find the energy. First step. So write the complete question. Write the complete question with the diagram. Diagram is important. So you know y-axis is not visible here. You can take it as x of t is the y-axis. Okay. And at 0, the amplitude is 0. At 0.5, the amplitude is 1. Like that, you have to draw. And then at 1, it is 0. And at 1.5, the amplitude is -1. And from 1.5 to 2, the amplitude is minus 1 only. So if it is completed, you tell me, I will start the solution. Yes. Okay. See, now you tell me, somebody should tell me, if diagram is given, is it possible for us to find out E and P? Because E and P involves formula. If diagram is there, do we know how to find E and P? Is it possible to do from the diagram? Yes or no? I should have only equation. Am I right? To calculate the energy or power. So the given question I should convert into equation. Okay. So how to make into equation? What I'm doing is, see, the time from t equal to 0 to 0.5, I can see there is a change in the amplitude from 0 to 1. So I'm splitting the time like this, 0 to 0.5 and then 0.5 to 1.5. This complete slope, it is moving from 1 to -1 and then from 1.5 to 2. I myself am splitting the signal like this. Up to this fine, everyone understood? I'm just taking the time t. First time I'm taking 0 to 0.5. The reason is, initially it was 0, later it is moved to 1. The amplitude is moved to 1. So to write that, I know I have to use the variable t, ramp signal concept I have to use. So I have written 2t here. See, it is like a trial and error method. You know what is the meaning of trial and error? So let me tell you, I simply have written 2t. Okay, let me check whether this 2t is obeying the value between the time 0 to 0.5. So first what I will do is, at time t equal to 0, I will substitute here in this 2t. So in 2t, I will substitute the time as 0. If I substitute the time as 0, 2 into 0, so my amplitude becomes 0. So at time t equal to 0, I am getting the amplitude as 0 only if I use 2t. Suppose if I use t as 0.5. So let me try 2 into 0.5. 2 into 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. So if I substitute, I will be getting the answer as 1. So now you see in the diagram at 0.5 the amplitude is 1. So when I write 2t as the equation, it is exactly obeying the diagram. All of you understood this or not? Tell me.
Understood.
Yes. So it is like a trial and error method. You know what is the meaning of trial and error method? So starting what I may do, I may try with t. I may try with t. If I try with t, what will happen? If t is 0, my answer is 0. If t is 1, my answer is 2. But I'm not getting 2 as per the diagram. I'm getting answer 1 as the answer. Answer 1 as the answer. So let me think in the other way. So like that, I found the value 2t. X of t is equal to 2t between the limits. That means time interval 0 to 0.5. I want you to write this first equation, first line, as you see in the screen. Is it fine? The first line is fine. Okay. See, I have still, I told, I'm splitting the time into 0 to 0.5, then 0.5 to 1.5, then 1.5 to 2. So similarly, by trial and error method, I should know between time t 0.5 to 1.5, what may be the expression I can write. What may be the expression I can write. Okay. I will give you one clue in trial and error method also. I will give you some clue here. If the diagram is rising, you know what is the meaning of rising? It is growing. If it is growing, it is plus 2t plus t. The multiplier can be any number depending upon the amplitude given in the question. Okay. The multiplier here it is 2 because I am having an amplitude 1 here. So the multiplier is 2. Depending upon the amplitude and depending upon the time given in the question, the multiplier will be differing. But the plus will be always same. It is plus 2t because it is rising. Now you can see here the diagram is falling down. If the diagram is falling down, then definitely it should be minus 2t. Minus any number multiplied with t. The multiplier I cannot say it is only 2. After trial and error method, I have to conclude whether it is minus 2t or minus 3t or minus 4t like that. If possible, if minus 2t is not following the amplitude, I have to add some numbers also in order to get the values, what is shown here. Is everyone understanding? Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So now let me try. I know I have to start from 0.5. So now I have written by trial and error method, I have written my expression as minus 2t plus 2. Let me substitute the value 0.5. So 0.5 is nothing but 1 by 2. I'm substituting here 1 by 2 plus 2. So if I solve this, it is minus 1 plus 2, which is equal to 1. So you see here the amplitude is 1 at 0.5. So I said that's why it is trial and error method. So initially I would have not written plus 2. If I would have written only minus 2t, I would have got the answer as minus 1. I'm just giving you how to do even trial and error method. So if I have used only minus 2t, madam said if it is decreasing diagram, madam said to use minus of 2 into t, something like that. So once I cancel the 2 and 2, I'm getting the answer as minus 1. So in order to get plus 1, I should think by myself what number can be added such that I will be getting plus 1. So only number which can be added is 2, so that my answer will be 1. Arthakirya, hello everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes. So next is, I have taken the limits from 0.5 to 1.5. So I no need to go to the intermediate number. Intermediate number I don't want. Okay. So I will directly go to the calculation of 1.5. 1.5, I think it is 3 by 2. So when I substitute in this minus 2 into t, in place of t, 3 by 2, okay, plus 2. So if you solve this, you will be getting minus 3 plus 2, which is equal to minus 1. So exactly it is obeying the value minus 1. At minus what 1.5, the answer is minus 1. So successfully I could frame the second line from the diagram. And third line, do you find difficult? Third line, can anybody tell me? Third line, do you have any triangular shape? If you do not have any triangular shape, then directly what is seen in the diagram, you can write it. So what is seen in the diagram? Can anybody tell me? Between 1.5 and 2, can I write directly minus 1? Minus 1
Yes, ma'am.
between 1.5 and 2. Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, very good. So now let me check whether it is energy or power. So seeing the diagram only, can we say it is an energy signal? Why? Can anybody tell me? Make it fast. I'm meeting my end now. Make it fast. Can I say the given signal is energy signal?
Non-periodic.
Very good, very good, very good. It is non-periodic. Very good. So I am just showing you the steps. I am not going to solve now. The formula for the continuous time signal, it is integral minus infinity to plus infinity x of t, magnitude of x of t the whole square into dt, which is equal to, so we have written the first equation. First equation was from 0 to 0.5. The value was 2t the whole square into dt. Similarly, the second equation says from 0.5 to 1.5, it is minus 2t plus 2 the whole square dt. This square is because of the formula square. Okay. So now the third term, it is from 1.5 to 2. I know it is minus 1. So the whole square into dt. So I want you to solve it by yourself. You know how to expand the terms and how to apply the integration, apply the limits. So your answer is 1 joule. I want you to just complete this problem by next class, within next class. So are you okay with this problem? Everyone? Comfortable or not? Other students? Mubarak? Mubarak, you have to unmute today and you have to talk.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
The problems you understood today, what and all we have solved.
They answer. I got it.
Is it fast according to you, or you are coping up? Yes. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. I got it.
Okay, fine. So now we take the attendance. Attendance. Abhishek. Abhishek was there. Somebody check whether he is there now also. Idan Abhishek.
No, ma'am.
Ilda.